Leafs and the Nashville Predators collide here for the first time this season. Back of the net now for Nylander. Nylander, Michelli's pass blocked. He gets it handed back to him. Center in front of the net. A chance. Oh, what a great chance. Get it out at center. It'll be banked in over the line by Dakota Joshua. Leafs getting the rest of the change going. Nyes doubled over at the bench. And they score on a giveaway. McCabe from the point on a giveaway.
I don't know if this hit something on the way in. Jake McCabe, first one to the bench for the high fives. He just snapped it from inside the blue line, left right up against the boards on the left wing side.
McCabe, rink wide for Tavares. Tavares in across the line, stick handling in. Got a backhand in on the backhand. Pass up on the wing, finds Nylander with skating room. Cross the line, stops up, drops it off, and a pass in front. They score! Great feed on the left wing, and hustling to the net was Michelli. And the first Toronto goal from Matthias Michelli comes on a great pass by Oliver Ekman-Larsson.
Yeah, and Willie Nylander, a great drop pass to Ekman-Larsson, who was following up the play.
Now, wait a minute. Did it go off?
The Nashville
player before it reached Michelli. Down into the corner now for O'Reilly. Around on the boards for Forsberg. Forsberg cutting off, centering and pass in front of the net. A shot. Down is Primo, and he's able to cover up on it. Now he turns to the line and flips it into the right wing corner and strides in there after it. Oh, a big hit there. Cowan took his man down and Matthews gets it up with a shot. Oh, and a toe save made by Annunen. Primo back in along the boards. Got it off a stick, but it comes right in front. And a quick shot taken there by Marchessault. Turned aside by Primo. Not sure what Annunen was thinking about there, but it wasn't real good. Now here the Predators in. All alone with the backhand. Best save of the game for Caden Primo. Gets there to tie up his man, but the puck remains free. Knocked ahead for Robertson. A pass ahead. Breakaway chance for the Maple Leafs in a goal. Big save off the Leafs forward McMahon as he worked in alone.
That might have caught the goalpost as well, Joe.
Pass ahead deflected by Michael McCarron into the Leaf end. Pushed up on the wing, and it comes back to the point. Left wing side. Shea with a shot. It rolls into the net. Primo lost sight of it as it trickled behind him.
I think it hits a couple of bodies in front. I mean, that's the third goal from defenseman.
Down into the corner it goes. Close offside there with Weisblatt reaching out. And a loose puck in front, and they score to tie the game.
So there, Akala.
It is to a turnover behind the Leaf goal. And the 2-0 lead is vanquished.
And Craig Berube is forced now to call a timeout.
Carlo can't get in over the line. Knocks his man Svechnikov to the ice. He gets back on his skates and then unable to get a shot away because Nyes took him down, and a hook drops it off to O'Reilly. Fed over on the right wing side, looking in front of the net for Forsberg. A shot. Good pad save made there by goaltender Primo. Trying to clear there was Robertson, but it was bouncing over his stick. Now here the pass in front of the goal, and a great save made there by the blocker of Primo. Kept alive on the far side, back to the point once more. The penalty is over on the left wing side. A shot that was blocked by McCabe, and he'll play to center, and Robertson sends it in over the line, but not deep enough. Now cleared back into the zone, and then McCabe is pushed into the Predators bench. Back come the Leafs at center with Tavares. On the wing it goes to Nylander. Nylander dropping it off. Here's a pass back to Willie on the far side, closing in front of the net. He gets another one. Whack at another shot. They score! Tavares off a Willie Nylander shot on the far side. And the Leafs regain the lead, 3-2.
First of the year for Tavares. Michelli's not going to get an assist on this. But great puck movement inside the Nashville zone, right inside the blue line, where it's eventually a give and go between Michelli and Nylander.
Along the boards into the corner, and Roy gets it back of the net. Trying to find a man along with Joshua. Back to the point it comes. Brandon Carlo let a wicked shot go, and it was blockered into the corner by Annunen. Played down into the Toronto zone. Leafs get it up on the wing for McMahon. Off the glass, racing after it. Robertson couldn't get to it, but it comes to Domi, and his shot is blocked. It was deflected in front of the net. Tanev along the boards. McCabe engaged on the far side was Robertson, but it comes out in front of the net. And a scramble, and the big glove from Caden Primo gets out in a maze of legs to stop play.
There really hasn't been a lot of great plays to generate scoring chances,
No,
right?
it's been strange, haven't they? Yeah.
All scrambles and
Giveaways and quick turnovers.
redirections.
Nyes with a bank pass for Cowan that was a bit too far. Cowan gets down and rubs his man out against the boards. You're seeing that Cowan is
Physical.
yes, he is. He's certainly not small by any stretch of the imagination. Played it around back of the net, but Morgan Riley comes away with it and gets it ahead at center. Domi, nice move to get in over the line. He's got a man going to the net. Robertson with a shot. That was stopped in the rebound. Goes around back of the goal. Played down into the Toronto zone. Oliver Ekman-Larsson gets it ahead. And across the line, Bobby McMahon scores! His first shot was blocked, but the rebound came right back on his stick off of Brady Shea, and McMahon makes it a 2-goal lead.
Every goal in this game has looked like a fortunate bounce. And here Bobby McMahon, left-handed shot, gets some room down the right wing side. Original shot is blocked, and when it comes back, the angle is changed by about 8 feet. And the Leafs have regained their 2-goal lead.
Second goal of the season, and a long shot is into the chest of Primo. And now Tyson Yost gets in a shoving episode in front of the goal. Back come the Predators, in across the line. Dropped on the right wing side, and a shot that may have been going wide is covered up and held by Primo, and then Brandon Carlo gets in a little shoving match back of the net.
They both going.
Now McCabe gets in over the line. Dropped the puck back, but it was an ill-advised drop for Domi. Brought back the other way now by Nashville, in on the right side. A shot. Big pad save made. Up ahead off Michelli and down into the Predator zone. Tavares gets in on the forecheck. Michelli centers it in front of the net. Shot hit the back of the post, and now Nylander backhanding it in on goal, and Annunen makes the save, but across the line trying to drive the net there was McCarron, and the net gets blasted into the corner, and now we've got everybody up in arms as Cowan got knocked down.
And I think it's Nashville going to get the penalty, Joe.
Robertson stops it up and gets it back to the blue line to OEL, and over on the far side for Domi. Back of the net for McMahon. Centering pass off the goal post by Robertson. A standing ovation for Bernie Perron. And they did that, and now a rolling puck in front of the goal. Oh, and Primo got his left pad over just in time to knock that away. And the Preds start back up ice at center. A pass on the wing is gobbled up there by Cowan for Matthews. 2-on-1 with Nyes. Matthews into Nyes. Back to Matthews. Score! Holy mackerel, what a goal! And the Leafs lead 5-2.
No, he said we haven't seen the barrage of goals for Matthews. You said he's got to be more selfish. For a split second, we thought, oh no. He passes it off to Matthew Nyes, and Nyes gets it and funnels it right back. Austin Matthews is wide open to the left of the Nashville goaltender.
Brought in over the line by the Leafs again on the right wing side. Sharp angle shot and a toe save made by Annunen. NHL point. Does Easton Cowan, and a penalty is coming to Nashville. Whoa, and a late hit then by Forsberg. That was on Cowan. That could have been a penalty as well, couldn't it?
Especially when Forsberg knew all too well that the penalty was being called.
Escalate the lead to 5-2. The Leafs with the puck in the offensive zone. Matthews back at the far point to Tavares. Wrist shot coming. Blocker save. Rebound. Oh, and it was shot by Riley behind the goalkeeper out the other side. Along the boards to the line, but it's going to come out at center ice. Tavares has to go back. Quickly brings it right back in again. Little move going to the backhand, and he couldn't slide it through the legs of Annunen. You know what? Just once I want to see the team that's leading get involved in the wave. You think the coach should have a bit of a coronary after that? Back to Josi again. Another shot coming. Blocked in front. Backhanded wide on the rebound. Puck back to Josi once more. Josi shoots it again and scores.
Boy, Matthews' line was out on an extended shift. And, I mean, Josi had a couple of blasts that Primo was able to handle. I'm not sure what happens on the shot that gets through to beat him, as Primo seemed to be retreating back towards the goal line.
Pass back into the slot area for O'Reilly, off on the wing for Josi. Josi loses the puck. Tavares gets it out. Nyes is to center with an empty net. Pulls it off, sends it off to Tavares in front of the goal. Knocked down and scores! Matthews into the empty net. I'm going to hit you with a book.
What's that?
Well, you don't read them. You might as well feel them.
Boy, Ekman Larson is sharpened with Evangelista. Ekman Larson's had a bit of a burr in his saddle.
Long shot, well wide of the Leaf goal. Gets ahead to Domi, and he looks ahead and finds Robertson. Robertson back to Domi across the line into the slot. Off on the wing for McMahon. In a goal, and that was stopped by Annunen as McMahon cut across the goal crease. Back to the point once more. Near side, and a wrist shot scores. Michael Bunting.
Scored with Nashville last year. He scored with Carolina against the Leafs.
Oh, maybe. Wait a minute. I may have had 48.
Oh, it's 48 instead of 50. Is that Perbix?
Perbix, yep.
You know, the former Tampa defenseman.
Shot wide of the Leaf goal. Grabbed off by Nyes. Looks for the empty net, but gives it to Willie. And Nylander will shoot it into the empty net. And the time will run out. Picks up his first win as a Toronto Maple Leaf. Easton Cowan gets his first point as a Maple Leaf. And the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to win it by a score of 7-4.